Well, y'all know me. I wouldn't be me if something wasn't caught under my craw. I gotta quit listening to the news. It's gonna affect my blood pressure if I don't. But there was a piece publicized, and evidently attacking the First Lady has become commonplace. It's now the thing to do. Y'all did it with the only one you didn't attack is Hillary, and I can't understand why. But First Lady Obama took a lot of heat. First Lady Melania Trump was crucified mercilessly and for no reason. She's a gracious, educated, beautiful lady. Well, it appears we are going to have a second well-educated, graceful, classy lady as First Lady. It bears saying that this lady has already been a second lady because she was the vice president's wife. So she's already held that title. In 1975, this sweet lady earned her first degree from the University of Delaware. In 1981 and 87, she earned 2 more master's degrees from different universities. In 2007, she earned her doctorate from the University of Delaware. She's a well-accomplished lady, which tells me by the dates, she juggled getting her degrees while she was being a wife, a mother, and the wife of a political figure, which has to be demanding in its own rights. This lady managed to juggle all of this while getting her doctorate. To give you a small window as to why this has outraged me so. Back in the prior to 1970, a woman could not have a checking account without her husband's permission. A woman couldn't have a credit card without her husband's permission or his name being on it. Majority of the time, she was addressed by her husband's name. When she got married, no longer was she Jane Doe. She now was Mrs. John Doe. Okay? I wouldn't have done well back then. I will tell you this, I fight for women's rights. I think women are our most unappreciated, unutilized resource in the United States. You will never see me running around with a vagina on my head. I don't need to. I have one elsewhere. You will never see me outraged because someone won't let me have an abortion because for whatever the reason. You won't see me do all that. I have said for years, and I'll back that up, I am not your textbook women Leah person. I'm not. If you've known me any length of time at all, you know I have almost no respect for majority of the women that get into politics because they lose who they are. They lose what they stand for. I don't know if it's trying to be in a man's world they do this. I don't know. I don't know. But majority of women politicians I have zero respect for. And it has nothing to do with the fact they're a woman. They've lost sight of the fact they're a woman. I know. It's a tricky line with me, but I'm a complex person. What can I say? But when a woman like Dr. Jill Biden, and you read her bio, how accomplished she is and all of the things she has done, I don't care if you don't like her political affiliation. She's a very accomplished lady. But this Epstein person, that bears being noted that he lacks a doctorate degree. Now, a private university in New York bestowed upon him an honorary degree, which may be the reason why he thinks a doctorate doesn't mean anything, because he didn't do anything for his. He didn't stay up late studying. He didn't do a dissertation. He didn't do any of that. It was bestowed upon him, and that's the word that's used. It's bestowed upon you. It's not earned. So I can understand on one side of the coin why you think a doctorate degree is irrelevant in anything other than a medical degree, because I'm quite sure he doesn't have a problem addressing a woman physician as doctor. It's just this particular degree is not worthy of being mentioned, because he has said that it appears, I don't remember the word he used, it would appear fake or ungenuine if she used the title First Lady Dr. Jill Biden. I'm of a different school of thought than you. I'm so very impressed that our First Lady is actually a woman of substance. I thought the same thing of Melania Trump. These ladies, since George Bush's wife, bring real substance to the job. They are accomplished in their own rights. So tell me why it's so difficult to say First Lady Dr. Jill Biden. I mean, I can write it. It's not offensive. It's not hard to write unless you have a hard time with literacy. It's not a hard thing to write. So why should she drop it? The only other reason I can think of is you're one of those misogynistic fools that thinks women are to be looked at and not heard from. Maybe you would rather her just sit over somewhere and be pretty. Let us call you Jill instead of Dr. Jill, because just calling her Jill Biden, just Jill Biden, it's no big deal. But if you say Dr. Jill Biden, even, I don't know if y'all caught that, the difference in my tone when I say it, because her title deserves respect. Her title that she earned deserves respect. Unlike your little honorary thing you got for writing stories. I'm just flabbergasted. Just flabbergasted that a man had the audacity to ask her to leave her doctorate title aside while she serves as First Lady. We didn't ask her to leave it aside when she served as Second Lady, wife of the Vice President. Because I looked several places that I pulled up when they were addressing Vice President Joe Biden. Her title, they did address her as Dr. Jill Biden. Now, there are some people in the media that they've lost all scruples and they don't understand what they're doing, so they just call her Jill Biden. But she is an accomplished person. She earned that degree. She should have that title. I believe that with anything. If you've worked hard for a degree, you should be addressed as such. I just have a hard time believing in this day and age of such enlightenment that you think a woman should put her degree aside because, I don't know, does it make her sound important maybe? Is that what has you annoyed? Is that what has your little jockeys all in a bunch? Is it makes her sound intelligent or important and that's offensive maybe? I don't know. I don't know. But one thing I do know, I will never read a piece of yours. Wouldn't you hate to be his wife? Oh my God, what a misogynistic fruitcake!